YouTube, what's good? I'm back with another video. It is a movie review for Godzilla vs. Kong. Spoiler free, so don't worry about spoilers here, obviously. I'm just gonna get right into it. I just got done with the screening, so I'm fresh. This movie was lit. I'm gonna say this first and foremost. There is a winner. It's a clear winner. Be that as it may. So there's not gonna be no arguments to be had. They let you know all cards are on the table. It is what it is. But there is a winner. So just know that. This movie's beautiful though. The score, Junkie XL. It didn't blow my mind, but it was solid. It was just what you need for a monster movie like this. Nothing crazy. It does get epic when it gets epic, but like, you know, most of the movie is pretty mellow and smooth. Nothing to blow your mind and come back for more. Soundtrack wise, you're not gonna, unless you know you're a big fan of, like, you know, Godzilla and Kong and all that, maybe you'll go buy the soundtrack, but it's nothing that I need the soundtrack. But it was good enough. It was cool. I enjoyed it. It did its thing. The visuals were top notch. I don't think I've ever seen this much detail in Godzilla's face, or Kong's face for that matter. Kong's body, Godzilla's body. The details were immaculate. I didn't get to see this in 4K or HDR, so I already know by that third-ish act you've seen in the trailers that HDR is gonna be popping. Those colors are about to be popping. Especially Godzilla's breath, that shit go popping. And I'll get to this too. The human characters, were they needed? I mean, to a certain extent, because it's a movie. There's a plot. There's, A, B, C, D, places to get to, things to do. And, the humans are there to vocally get you there. They vocally set up things, all that type of stuff. And, just to be fair, to be honest, this was the best integration of humans that I've seen in the MonsterVerse. Godzilla 2014, King of the Monsters, and Kong Skull Island. If I were to put it in order from like best to worst, I'd say, this movie, Godzilla vs. Kong, humans, I'm talking about the humans integration. Then I would go Godzilla 2014, then I would go Kong Skull Island, and then I would go Godzilla King of the Monsters. Yeah, the humans, I mean, you won't miss them if they got taken out. Movie'd be shorter, and it would just be pure senseless. It would seem like senseless action because, this humans, they got enough in there to help drive, the reasoning and all that. But yeah, I mean, Millie Bobby Brown, she was cool, but she was cool. Like, she has a group in this movie, and I would say only she was needed. She was the only person that was needed in that group. The rest of the group was just like whatever. And then, you have another group of characters. I'd say 2 of them needed, the rest just there. But it's still good, and it gets you there. The beginning of the movie, more setup, and then once it gets going, it gets going quick. You don't blink your eyes. Don't go to the bathroom without pausing if you're at home. Don't go to the bathroom. Don't go to the bathroom if you're in a theater, because this shit, when it gets popping, it gets popping. I'm talking about some popping. They get it cracking up in there, and we're still good. What else? Yeah, it was really fast action, which could be a bad or good thing or a bad thing, depending who you are and what you like. I'd say it was mixed for me. There was definitely some, not even fight scenes, but there was definitely some there was a fight scene that could have been longer. There were some moments in the movie that could have definitely been more fleshed out, and this movie's less than 2 hours, so keep that in mind. There were moments in the movie that could have been more fleshed out, moments where you want to live there for a second. You want to look around. You want to literally be there and get a tour. You know, shit like that. And also, it felt like, especially in the beginning, first half hour, it feels like we missed a movie somehow. Like in between this and, you know, the last Godzilla movie or the last Kong movie, it just feels like we missed a movie. Like especially Kong. I would say this is Kong's movie. If I were to give a single like, you know, Batman vs Superman, it's Batman's movie. Here, I feel like it was Kong's movie, and I just feel like we're missing a sequel to Kong or something, because we kind of, you know, just jump right into it type of thing. And yeah, I mean, we don't need a whole, you know, it's whatever. Or they could have just made this movie longer and give you a little bit more, which would have been nice. That's what they could have did. They could have made this longer. 30 minutes. Another 30 minutes would have been nice. The movie flowed pretty well though. Like I said, it was really fast. So like when stuff gets going, it gets going, and motivations are a little bland from the humans. You know, people, they're just doing things just to do it. Millie Bobby Brown's though, she's pretty. You get what she's doing, and that little girl you've seen in the trailers, you get what she's doing too. So it's pretty tight there. Godzilla, you know, his powers are still there. He still has his atomic breath, so you're gonna see Kong and Godzilla use everything that they got, and it's epic. All the cards are on the table. They don't leave nothing untouched, so you get to see exactly what they're all about, their full potentials, and they make a good time for it. Godzilla and Kong, they show you the scale of, you know, how big they are in the fight scenes, especially when they're in the city. Buildings getting knocked. The action. I don't want to say choreography because, you know, they're not real people or anything, but the directing and the choreography was immaculate. The fight scenes are crazy. They're fast paced. They moving with purpose. They moving with purpose. And they tight. Oh shit, I cannot wait till we could just go spoiler, like tell you this. Oh boy. And you know, and like I said earlier, the details in these creatures now, even Godzilla, you see emotion in his eyes. Kong, you see emotion almost every shot of his face. Like he's just oozing out feelings and emotions. And his cognitive, you know, he's smart. You know, he's smart. Like he'll like what does this do? Oh, it can do that, so now let me do that. Like use it, let me do this. It's tight. Kong, they made Kong pretty damn smart. And he got a beard now. He a grown ass man putting in that work. Godzilla, I don't know how old he is. He still look, you know, like Godzilla, still putting in that work. And there's surprises in the movie. You may or may not know about them. There are surprises. I don't know if there was an end credit scene. I don't think there was, because I think I let the credits play out. I really don't think there was an end credit scene. So I don't know if they were setting up for, I mean, there's stuff in the movie that could possibly set up for more movies, but I don't know if they are setting up for another movie. That, I guess we'll learn that in time, you know, time to come. That'll be interesting. I mean, they can, you know, technically keep making movies. I don't see why not. But yeah, I mean, it's only so much I could do here without spoilers, without, you know, I feel like I said a lot about, you know, the score, shots, video, the visuals. Oh, the audio is great. It was supported surround sound. Surround sound's fire. It's definitely fire. Yeah, we went through the audio, visuals, characters, the humans, the monsters, all without spoiling. So yeah, sorry. come back here for the spoiler review. It might even be a spoiler live discussion. We'll see what happens there. But until then, you know, if I were to grade the movie, solid 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. You know, we've been waiting a long time for this. So just when it was good, it started getting going, I was all in. I was all in. 8 out of 10 for me. But that's about it. I'm just got a camera and a mic. And I'm out. Peace.